This is Getting Past It, where real life meets real growth. I'm JR, and in 10 minutes or less, we're tackling thoughts, habits, and truths that hold us back. Let's get past it together.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back for another episode of Tough Truth Tuesdays. This is episode 11, and today's topic is going to be stop expecting you from them. Stop expecting you from them. So as we jump into this, how many of you out there have had instances where you showed up for people out of the kindness of your heart? They might have been going through something, or they were working on something, and something you just wanted to help, or they came to you needing something and you showed up for them, right? Maybe it's money, maybe it's I need you to babysit, maybe it's advice, all of those different things, and you go out of your way because of the person you are to show up for those individuals. You want to make sure you're there for your family. You want to make sure you're there for your friends. You want to make sure you're there for those that you care about, co-workers, etc. But then on the opposite end, they may not show up for you the same way. A lot of times we want other people to be us. You want them to be you. And they're not. It took me years to understand and come to the realization that everybody doesn't think like me. What makes me tick does not make you tick. What may move or motivate me may not move or motivate you. We are different people, and so I can't expect me from you. But a lot of times that's the space that we operate in. We want the way we show up for others to be reciprocated as if those individuals are us. And when that does not occur, it can lead to resentment, frustration, or certain feelings. And what I have learned is that you have to accept people for who they are. They have their own set of experiences, their own lens that they view things through, their own perspective, their own way of approaching topics, disagreements, conversations, life in general. I keep hearing a lady that I watch say, when they're talking about situations and they're looking at it from a holistic standpoint, that we're not a monolith. We're not all the same. We don't all march to the beat of the same drum. There's different things that speak to each of us. What speaks to me is not going to speak to my wife. It may not speak to my son. It may not speak to my daughter. It might be something else that moves them because they are not me. And I can't expect me from them. And I can't hold on to a resentment for them not showing up for me the way I've shown up for them. Because if I'm showing up for you, I should be doing it out of the kindness of my heart and not out of an expectation that you do the same. Would it be nice that you do the same? By all means. But that's not a requirement, because that's not why I do what I do. That's not why I show up the way I show up. And the other person's lack of showing up for me is not a reflection of me. It's not a mirror of me. It's a mirror of them. And we never know what that other person is going through. They may be trying to show up the best way they can. And a lot of times we walk around with these pent up feelings about somebody who didn't show up in your time of need, and we feel a certain way and we hold on to that. We got to let that go. You got to free yourself of that. Right? Because they're not you. And they're going to show up the best way they know how. And sometimes you have to set expectations in regards to what you expect. Right? If you're working in the business sense and you have given people certain things, and okay, when we're working on the project, I go the extra mile, so I want whoever it may be to do the same thing. But if you haven't set those expectations and that's just what you want or hope, they're going to do whatever that job is or that project work to the best of their ability, and it may not be what you want. It may not meet your expectations. But did you have the conversation to set those expectations? When you're looking for somebody to show up for you, are you being open, candid, and honest about what you need? Are you telling them how you need them to show up for you? And on the other end of the spectrum, if somebody is looking for you to show up for them, sometimes we don't have the capacity. We got a lot of things going on in our own space. So are you being open and honest? Are you having that conversation? Are you saying, hey, listen, I'm going to do what I can, but I got this, and that going on. But by all means, I'm going to give it 100%. And, what I can do, I will do. Because sometimes, we take things on and we don't give 100%. And so, stop expecting you from others. Expect them to be who they are. Not somebody different, not you. Expect them to be them. Before we get out of here, the one thing I want you guys to do for me is like, subscribe, comment, all of that. But your call to action is to take a step back. Check your expectations. Are they helping you grow or are they hurting you? The way you're expecting others to show up, is it helping you grow, move forward, evolve, or is it hindering and hurting you? Are you not moving forward because you're waiting on others or you're expecting something from others? Does it send you in a tailspin when others don't show up for you the way you show up for them? Do you need to check your expectations at the door? Take a step back. Think about that. Leave a comment. Let's get this community moving. This is for us to grow, for us to help each other, talk through these things. It's Getting Past It, the podcast. I'm your host, JR. I appreciate your time today. It's another Tough Truth Tuesday. I hope y'all go out there and be great. Find something, get past it. And I'll see you on Fueled Up Friday. Peace.